Again I am in front of you for another online class. So I welcome you all to my online class. Today, before starting our topic, do you remember the topic? Yes, it was Everest Mary Shikhar Yatra. And who wrote it? Baichendri Pal. Okay, so last week, what all things did we learn from this lesson? We could know that Baichendri was climbing, and we also came to know that it was a lot of hazards that they had to face. And what news did they got when they were in the halfway? Yes, they got the news that one Sherpa was killed, and then cyclone was there, glaciers was there, and it was very hazard task to climb over the Mount Everest. Did she give up? Did Baichendri give up? No, Baichendri did not give up. She moved forward with her team members, isn't it? So children, today we will continue our lesson and we will see what all things and what all hazards was next they had to face. Okay. So last class we read the last paragraph of page number 24. I'll read that one. हिमपात अपने आप में एक तरह से बर्फ के खंडों का अव्यवस्थित ढंग से गिरना ही था। हमें बताया गया कि ग्लेशियर के बहने से अक्सर बर्फ में हलचल हो जाती थी, जिससे बड़ी बड़ी बर्फ की चट्टानें तत्काल गिर जाया करती थी और अन्य कारणों से भी अचानक प्रायः खतरनाक स्थिति धारण कर लेती है। Here we learned that the dangers and hazards which is coming in front of them. That suddenly when the climate is changing, that time rock will be slided down, glaciers will be there, and there's such type of hazards we learned here. So moving forward, we'll read that one. सीधे दरातल पर दरार पड़ने का विचार और इस दरार को गहरे चौड़े हिम विदर में बदल जाने का मात्र ख्याल ही बहुत डरावना था। इससे भी ज़्यादा भयानक इस बात की जानकारी थी कि हमारे संपूर्ण प्रवास के दौरान हिमपात लगभग 1 दर्जन आरोहियों और कूलियों को प्रतिदिन छूता रहेगा। See, in this paragraph she is describing how dangerous it was. Previously we saw that glaciers and everything is coming. That was the one problem or one reason where which it shows that it is dangerous. So another reason is that दरार चट्टानों पर दरार पड़ जाती है. Suddenly due to this sliding there will be a gap, that is it will be having a slit. Darar means slit. The land will be slit in 2 parts. So in the mountain region, if slit is coming, see how dangerous it is. दरार पड़ने का विचार और इस दरार को गहरे चौड़े हिम विदर में बदल जाने का मात्र ख्याल ही बहुत डरावना था। दरार पड़ना means becoming a gap or into having a slit, and if it is having a slit, it is very dangerous. गहरा गड्ढा means it will be a very big or very high ditch it will be, and if we fall down we won't get our body also. Gehra chauda means it is very width and it is very deep. Gehra means deep. It is deep and it is very width is also there. It is himvidar means it is full of snow, nothing else. And if it is changed, it is very dangerous to move from there. ओके तो इससे भी ज़्यादा भयानक इस बात की जानकारी थी कि हमारे संपूर्ण प्रवास के दौरान हिमपात लगभग 1 दर्जन आरोहियों और कूलियों को प्रतिदिन छूता रहेगा. सी while going on they got the news of the Sherpas dying. Here it is said that thinking of that, it is very dangerous. They heard that when they were going, that हमारे संपूर्ण प्रवास के दौरान means while they were there 2 months over now they are in the Everest. So during all that times, what news they are getting, 1 दर्जन आरोही और कूलियों का प्रतिदिन छूता रहेगा. See this himpath, this snowfall or snow slide, everything is happening there. Arohya means those who climb up. Kuliya means laborers. 1 darjan means 12, a dozen. So dozens of climbers and the coolies are dying. So this is only enough for making them fearful and change their mind and come back. Now next paragraph. दूसरे दिन नए आने वाले अपने अधिकांश सामान को हम हिमपात के आधे रास्ते तक ले आए. डॉक्टर मीनू मेहता ने हमें एल्यूमीनियम की सीढ़ियों से अस्थायी पुलों का बनाना, लट्ठों और रस्सियों का उपयोग, बर्फ की आड़ी तिरछी दीवारों पर रस्सियों को बांधना और हमारे अग्रिम दल के अभियांत्रिकी कार्यों के बारे में हमें विस्तृत जानकारी दी. Here she is telling us how they are using the rope, aluminium ladder and everything, and they were being taught by Dr. Meenu. So while climbing we have to use all these things, and we need the tactics to climb up, so that we have to learn. So she was taught by Dr. Meenu. So let us see. दूसरे दिन नए आने वाले अपने अधिकांश सामान को हम हिमपात के आधे रास्ते तक ले गए. Next day they took all the things which they needed to half away. आधे रास्ते तक ले गए means half away they took there. डॉक्टर मीनू मेहता ने हमें एल्यूमीनियम की सीढ़ियों की अस्थायी पुलों का बनना, लट्टों और रस्सियों का उपयोग, बर्फ की आड़ी तिरछी दीवारों पर रस्सियों को बांधना और हमारे अग्रिम दल के अभियांत्रिकी कार्यों के बारे में हमें विस्तृत जानकारी दी. So now they are getting the class by Dr. Meenu. What kind of class? How to tie rope. रस्सियों के latte banana means how to tie the knot by the rope. Aluminium की सीढ़ियों से अस्थाई पुलों का बनाना. So by the aluminium ladder, how they make different ladders by one ladder. So they will be get screw ladder. It will be the screw ladder, so which they can screw it and untie it, then make big ladders, small ladder like that. So they learned, Dr. Meenu taught them how to do all that things and how to use that. बर्फ की आड़ी तिरछी दीवारों पर रस्सियों को बांधना. आड़ी तिरछी means turned, curves and all will be there. It is not straight, so curve will be there, U-turn will be there. So many kinds of turns will be there. So on that walls, how to tie a rope and how to climb, they were taught by Dr. Meenu. और हमारे अग्रिम दल के अभियांत्रिकी कार्यों के बारे में हमें विस्तृत जानकारी दी. अग्रिम दल means now they are going forward. So next place, what all things they needed, what all engineering work they need. So abhyantrik कार्य means technical things. So technical, all kinds of technical things they were taught there. Okay. Now the next paragraph. तीसरे दिन हिमपात से कैंप 1 तक सामान ढोकर चढ़ाई का अभ्यास करने के लिए निश्चित था. रीता, गोबू तथा मैं साथ साथ चढ़ रहे थे. हमारे पास एक वॉकी टॉकी था जिससे हम अपने हर कदम की जानकारी बेस कैंप पर दे रहे थे. कर्नल कुल्लर उस समय खुश हुए जब हमें उन्हें अपने पहुंचने की सूचना दी, क्योंकि कैंप 1 पर पहुंचने वाली केवल हम 2 ही महिलाएं थी. See, while they are climbing, what all things are required. So, तीसरा दिन, third day, तीसरे दिन हिमपात में कैंप 1 तक सामान ढोकर चढ़ाई का अभ्यास करने के लिए निश्चित था. So on the third day, what was the plan? Their plan was to हिमपात में कैंप 1 तक. So from the हिमपात means where the snowfall is there, from there to camp 1, they had to carry their load themselves. So that training they were decided to do the training of carrying the load to camp 1 on the third day. Who all were with her? Rita and Gopu. So Rita, Gopu and herself, Vaijayantri, they were climbing together. Rita, Gopu तथा मैं साथ साथ चढ़ रहे थे means these 3 were climbing together. हमारे पास एक वॉकी टॉकी था. They were having one walkie talkie जिससे हम अपने हर कदम की जानकारी बेस कैंप पर दे रहे थे. And they were all giving the news from wherever they go, wherever they reach, they give the news with the walkie talkie to the base camp. There are many camps, I already told you. The camp 1 they were climbing and base camp is down. So whatever news they had to pass, they will pass to base camp where other peoples will be there. So down also there was one base camp, and then they are going up also there is one camp. Now from one camp to another camp, walkie-talkie news is given. No other thing, no range, nothing, no mobile. Only walkie-talkies are there. Then what is she saying? They gave the news with walkie-talkie, जिसे हम अपने हर कदम की जानकारी बेस कैंप पर दे रहे थे. And in the base camp who was there? कर्नल कुल्लर. उस समय खुश हुए जब हमने उन्हें अपने पहुंचने की सूचना दी, क्योंकि कैंप 1 पर पहुंचने वाली केवल हम 2 ही महिलाएं थी. So while they're climbing, they'll give the news to the base camp, and with them the Colonel Kuller was there, who was the team leader. So when he saw that these 3 ladies are coming, that time he got very happy. Why? Because they were the first ladies who climbed till there. So not 3, 2 were there. So 2 mahila, one was Gobu, Rita, and Baijendri was 2 ladies. So Colonel Kuller was happy that 2 ladies were climbing up with that gentleman. Okay, so we move on to the next paragraph. अंगदौर जी, लोपसांग और गगन बिस्सा अंतंत साउथ कोल पहुंच गए और 19 अप्रैल को 7,900 मीटर पर उन्होंने कैंप 4 लगाया. यह संतोषजनक प्रगति थी. See who all others were there with them? Angdorji, Lobsang, and Gagan. These 3 people had reached the South Pole, and there they had to put one camp. When did they reach there? 29th April को वहाँ पहुँचे. And the height of it was what? 7,900 meter. So that was the 4th camp. First, second, third is over. Now on 7,900 meter up is the another camp. Camp number 4. यह संतोषजनक प्रगति थी. संतोषजनक means happy. So this was a happy. This gave the happiness that it was, they reached there. Pragati means moving forward or progress. It was a good progress. It was a happy progress that they were doing. They reached 7,900 meter by climbing this much risky thing. See how? So it will be happiness. It will give happiness to them that they had reached that much. जब अप्रैल में मैं बेस कैंप में थी, तेनजिंग अपनी सबसे छोटी सुपुत्री डेंकी के साथ हमारे पास आए थे. उन्होंने इस बात पर विशेष महत्व दिया कि दल के प्रत्येक सदस्य और प्रत्येक शेरपा कुली में से बातचीत की जाए. जब मेरी बारी आई, मैंने अपना परिचय यह कर दिया कि मैं बिल्कुल ही नौसिखिया हूँ और एवरेस्ट मेरा पहला अभियान है. तेनजिंग हंसे और मुझसे कहा कि एवरेस्ट उनके लिए भी पहला अभियान है, लेकिन यह भी स्पष्ट किया कि शिखर पर पहुंचने से पहले उन्हें 7 बार एवरेस्ट पर जाना पड़ा. फिर अपना हाथ मेरे कंधे पर रखते हुए उन्होंने कहा, तुम एक पक्की पर्वतीय लड़की हो. तुम्हें तो शिखर पर पहले ही प्रयास में पहुंच जाना चाहिए. Here we meet whom? Tenzing, who climbed Mount Everest, the first man. So what he is having a little conversation between these people. So let us see. जब अप्रैल में मैं बेस कैंप में थी, तेंजिंग अपने सबसे छोटी सुपुत्री डेंकी के साथ हमारे पास आए थे. When she was in the base camp that time, Tenzing had come with his youngest daughter to meet these people. उन्होंने इस बात पर विशेष महत्व दिया कि दल के प्रत्येक सदस्य और प्रत्येक शेरपा कूली से बातचीत की जाए. He had decided to meet all the people in the camp, those who were going up, so Sherpas. So all those person he wanted to meet and talk. जब मेरी बारी आई मैंने अपने परिचय यह कहकर दिया कि मैं बिल्कुल ही नौसिखिया हूँ और एवरेस्ट मेरा पहला अभियान है. Now when Benchetri's turn came, what did she say? She said that Everest is her first expedition. Nausicaa means, what do you say? A person who is, means a person who is learning a thing first time. That is called Nausicaa. So she was climbing first time and she was learning first time. So that is why she is saying she was Nausicaa, newly training, getting new trained. So that is called Nausicaa. She told that she is brand new for climbing this Everest. So that time what Tenzing said, Tenzing हंसे और मुझसे कहा कि एवरेस्ट उनके लिए भी पहला अभियान है. He said that he started laughing and said even for him Everest was his first expedition. लेकिन यह भी स्पष्ट किया कि शिखर पर पहुंचने से पहले उन्हें 7 बार एवरेस्ट पर जाना पड़ा. He also said that he said that he is the first man, but he also said that before reaching the summit he had to climb Everest 7 times. See, no one reaches so easily there. So Tenzing also tried 7 times, then only he reached up. So he is saying, he said that even I tried, it was my first expedition and I was also Nausicaa, but I took 7 times. I tried 7 times and then on 7th time only I reached up. Then he says, फिर अपना हाथ मेरे कंधे पर रखते हुए उन्होंने कहा, तुम एक पक्की पर्वतीय लड़की लगती हो, तुम्हें तो शिखर पर पहले ही प्रयास में पहुंच जाना चाहिए. See what is he saying to her? तुम एक पक्की पर्वतीय लड़की लगती हो. You seem to be a mountaineer girl. Those who live in mountain places, they are called पर्वतीय लड़की, means mountain girl. You look like a mountain girl. तुम्हें तो शिखर पर पहले ही प्रयास में पहुंच जानी चाहिए. So you should reach the top the first attempt only. Okay, we will move on to the next paragraph. 15 से 16 मई 1984 को बुद्ध पूर्णिमा के दिन मैं लोहत्से की बर्फीली सीधी ढलान पर लगाए गए सुंदर रंगीन नायलॉन के बने तंबू के कैंप 3 में थी. कैंप में 10 और व्यक्ति थे. Now she is in camp number 3. When did she reach there? 15 से 16 मई, 15th or 16th May. 1984. She climbed in 1984. को बुद्ध पूर्णिमा के दिन, बुद्ध पूर्णिमा, that is Gautam Buddha's feast. So on Buddha Purnima, she reached Lhotse. It is a barfili dhalan, means it is a plain place. It is a slided place where they put a tent there. सुंदर रंगीन नायलॉन के बने तंबू, नायलॉन के बने तंबू means that tambu means tent. So this tent was made with nylon, beautiful colored nylon tent. They on the third camp they had made their tent, and they had to stay. They stay for a while there. They halt for some time, and it was on what day? 15th to 16th May 1984, and it was Buddha Purnima. कैंप में 10 और व्यक्ति थे. In that camp 10 people were there. कैंप में 10 और व्यक्ति थे. लोपसांग, ताशारिंग मेरे तंबू में थे. एंटी शेरपा तथा और 8 अन्य शरीर में मजबूत और ऊंचाइयों में रहने वाले शेरपा दूसरे तंबुओं में थे. See, they reached Lhotse on 15th to 16th 1984, May 1984, and they had made one tent there, and they were staying there, and that tent was made of beautiful nylon cloth. In her tent there were 10 people, 10 व्यक्ति थे, 10 people, and other peoples like his name was Lobsang, Tasharing, who was in her camp, and एंटी शेरपा तथा 8 अन्य शरीर से मजबूत और ऊंचाइयों में रहने वाले शेरपा दूसरे तंबू में थे. See, in her tent 2 people were there, Lobsang and Tasharing, and others were who was very healthy and strong. They were in another tent. Sherpas were in another tent. Now she is saying one incident which occurred during that time. Okay, we will see what was that incident. मैं गहरी नींद में सोई हुई थी कि रात में 12:30 बजे के लगभग मेरे सिर के पिछले हिस्से पर, निचले हिस्से पर किसी एक सख्त चीज के टकराने से मेरी नींद अचानक खुल गई और साथ ही एक जोरदार धमाका भी हुआ. तभी मुझे महसूस हुआ कि एक ठंडी, बहुत भारी कोई चीज मेरे शरीर पर से मुझे कुचलती हुई चल रही है. मुझे सांस लेने में भी कठिनाई हो रही थी. See, something has happened there. It was 12:30. What is it? Let us see. मैं गहरी नींद में सोई हुई थी. She was in a deep sleep. It was night 12:30. मेरे सिर के पिछले हिस्से में किसी एक सख्त चीज से टकराने से मेरी नींद खुल गई. Something hit on her backside of the head. Sakt cheez means very strong thing came and hit on her head, and suddenly her sleep gone. She woke up. साथ ही एक जोरदार धमाका भी हुआ, and very strong sound was also there. तभी मुझे महसूस हुआ कि एक ठंडी बहुत भारी कोई चीज मेरे शरीर पर से मुझे कुचलती हुई चल रही है. That time she realized that something is moving on her body. A strong thing. Kuchalti means forcefully stamping on. So something was moving on her body. मुझे सांस लेने में भी कठिनाई हो रही थी. And she was feeling very trouble for taking the breathe also. She was not able to breathe also because it was so heavy, and she was not exhale or inhale her breathe. So that much strong thing was there on the body. Next paragraph. यह क्या हो गया था? एक लंबा बर्फ का पिंड हमारे कैंप के ठीक ऊपर लोहत्से ग्लेशियर से टूटकर नीचे आ गिरा था और उसका विशाल हिमपुंज बना गया था. हिमखंडों, बर्फ के टुकड़ों तथा जमी हुई बर्फ के इस विशालकाय पुंज ने एक एक्सप्रेस रेलगाड़ी की तेज गति और भीषण गर्जना के साथ सीधे ढलान में से नीचे आते हुए हमारे कैंप को तहस नहस कर दिया. वास्तव में हर व्यक्ति को चोट लगी थी. यह एक आश्चर्य था कि किसी की मृत्यु नहीं हुई थी. See how dangerous was it? Imagine that. During the landslide, here last time when we saw in the TV and all, we were saying no, that land was coming just down like that. Big rocks were also coming down. The same way here also happened. Big snow rock and snow pieces, big heavy pieces were coming down. Why? Let us see. यह क्या हो गया था? What had happened? एक लंबा बर्फ का पिंड हमारे कैंप के ठीक ऊपर लोहत्से ग्लेशियर से टूटकर नीचे आ गिरा था. It was broken down from that Lohtse, that glacier. It broken from that glacier and pinned. Here pinned means a big portion of ice got cut from the glacier and it rolled down. Vishalkai Himpunj. Vishalkai means very enormous snowball was that came down to them. Himkandom barf ke tukdon. See, himkand means snow balls, snow rocks. Then barf ke tukde means small pieces, big pieces, all kinds of pieces was there that were coming towards them. How it came? एक एक्सप्रेस रेलगाड़ी की तेज गति और भीषण गर्जना के साथ. It was so heavy and it was so large in number that all the things came down. Like soil is coming down, snow and rocks were coming down. And it was having a huge sound also. How it was coming? Express railgadi ki tej gati se. It was coming like an express train, the speed of the express train. See how much speed it is. And big roar was also there when it was coming down. It was a slope. Seedhi Dalan means it was a straight slope, so it was easy to come down. नीचे आते हुए एक कैंप को तहस नहस कर दिया. It destroyed the camp. So how strong it was, see. हिमखंडों, बर्फ के टुकड़ों तथा जमी हुई बर्फ के इस विशालकाय पुंज ने एक एक्सप्रेस रेलगाड़ी की तेज गति और भीषण गर्जना के साथ सीधी ढलान से नीचे आते हुए हमारे कैंप को तहस नहस कर दिया. All this glaciers pieces, ice rocks, barf, everything, those big pieces came down and destroyed their tent. वास्तव में हर व्यक्ति को चोट लगी थी. यह एक आश्चर्य था कि किसी की मृत्यु नहीं हुई. It was dangerous and they were lucky that no one got killed. Everyone got wounds, but no one was killed. So my dear students, today we will do this much only. We learned today that they had reached 7,900 meters up, and on the way Bajendri and team learned how to tie the rope, how to build the bridge, and how to climb the mount in an easier way by using different tools. And we also came across that towards moving forward or towards moving up, it is dangerous, very dangerous. Slits are there, mountain rocks are there. Anything, anytime will happen. Anytime, anything will happen. So today you have to do one thing. You have to read the paragraphs properly, and as I always tell you that you have to find 5 questions out in this, and you have to answer it and find the difficult word also. Okay children, so today I am signing off. We will meet in the next class. Until then, bye.